We are going in, baby, and I think we are seeing that this is not my color. I'm gonna be a little orange today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's ShannonAshley here. This time we reviewed these foundations on my channel was when we were comparing them against each other, and I feel like that was a couple years ago. I feel like recently they just dropped this True Match concealer to go with the foundation. It might not have been that recently, but I recently saw this at the drugstore. The funny part is I have this one in warm, this one in cool, and this one in neutral. I believe last time we said I liked cool the best, so this is gonna be a little funky. The drugstore, this is the darkest color the drugstore had, so that's why I'm reviewing this one for you, so you guys have the same realistic, color selections when you go to the drugstore. So let's just get right into it. All right, so I have my damp beauty sponge. I don't think I have a lot of this left, so we actually might be jumping into that new. Yeah, so this is empty. Change of plans. We're gonna actually be going in with the neutral this time. So you guys, it melts into the sponge. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Now that I'm like being forced to use neutral, it might actually be my color. Oh. Okay, we're just gonna have to pour it onto my hand. Oh, maybe I need to shake it. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is just melting into my skin. Like, it's like my skin in a bottle. Remember everyone used to rave about this foundation? Let me scoot back so you guys can see. So L'Oreal just got on the inclusivity train and added some more colors to their L'Oreal Infallible, like the original one. So that was kind of exciting. Okay. Make sure you guys shake this, okay? When I first put it on, I did not shake it, and it was not trying to be our friend. That's a lot of foundation. I feel like I could honestly, my whole face with that little piece of foundation right there. So we are going in, baby, and I think we are seeing that this is not my color. I'm gonna be a little orange today, but we want to make sure like it fully goes on, guys. We are going in. I think sometimes I'm a little chintzy on how much foundation I use, but not today because we want to see if this can work out for the girls. Alright guys, so just to keep things fair, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Camo concealer. I use this to go on top of my hyperpigmentation. I didn't want to use the L'Oreal just because I kind of want this to be as flawless as possible, so I'm just going to use a lot of products that I normally use, with the only thing being different is the concealer and the foundation, just so we can get like a real accurate idea of if we like it or not. One of my good friends, well, we weren't like besties or anything, but one girl I knew from high school, she has beautiful chocolate skin, and she said she uses the L'Oreal Lumi foundation, and I've never used that one, but it just makes her foundation look amazing. Probably not as orange as I look now. So I think I'm gonna pick that one up. When she said it, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot all about L'Oreal True Match. So then of course when I went couponing, I was like, oh yes baby, oh yes, we are going to try this out. So the moment we've been waiting for, we're gonna go on with this L'Oreal True Match concealer. All right, let's just see what the color looks like. Okay, so right off the bat, it is insanely way too light for me. This is just a big no. When shopping at like CVS in the drugstore, probably won't be able to find your color. So I recommend either ordering online or maybe going to Ulta or Walmart. Maybe we can go to Walmart today, guys, and see. But this was definitely, I mean, we're gonna make it work like we always do, Black Chrome Magic. But this darkest shade is not it, my friends. Well, I always say that, and then I get to blending and I'm like, okay, I think I made it work. By the way, this beauty sponge is from the 99-cent store, and I'm always obsessed with the 99-cent store, guys. Always. Okay, so as far as it blending out, it's doing the dang thing, I must say. It is super, is this the one that's super blendable? It is super blendable. I just wish like I could find my color, because like this might be it. Oh my gosh, just so many new drugstore foundations and concealers. I'm just like, I get really excited. So even now that I'm like pushing this beauty sponge into my face, like it's still, sorry, maybe I should bring my mirror to me. Still not separating. It blended out so flawlessly, guys. I just cannot. Okay, now we're gonna go in with our favorite. It is the Airspun Cotton Powder. Told you guys. We're just gonna do business as normal. Like, we use this foundation and concealer every single day. Literally massaging this powder into my pores because I don't want to see my pores. So I feel like the more of this I use, the less of my pores I see. Okay, yes. I'm really excited to do a wear test today and see how this pans out. So far, I feel like the foundation has made its, you know, it's made itself at home. At first, it was a little nervous to come in and get acclimated, but I feel like it's kind of blending into my skin. We won't know until we go outside, but this concealer is like, so far, she looks like bae. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go do a little of my eyebrows, some eyelashes, and I will be right back. But this is the finished look, guys. It almost is a full face of L'Oreal minus this lip gloss. If I found my L'Oreal lip stuff, we could make it a full face of L'Oreal. Stay tuned. But okay, so let's get into it. I used e.l.f. blush and then Coty Airspun to, you guys saw me using this, but I also remembered I had True Match and the color Cool. We're just hopping all over the place with this collection. Back to the concealer and the foundation. We will see how it wears. Yesterday I did e.l.f. concealer and foundation and homie creased like, it wasn't bad, but it was just, I hate when you could like see the makeup breaking down in my smile lines. Biggest pet peeve ever. So that happened yesterday. I've been really trying to make a comeback for e.l.f. because I'm like, we can make e.l.f. work. I fully got rid of using brushes in my makeup routine because I was like, maybe a sponge can help. But this video isn't about e.l.f. It's about L'Oreal. We will see if this bad boy creases in the crease lines and also under my eyes here with the concealer. This color though is not doing it. Of course, with again, black girl magic, we made it work, but I definitely need to go find another concealer. So maybe we'll go to Walmart and Ulta today to see if we can find it. Stay tuned, guys. I will check in with you guys throughout the day and we will see if this can hold up with your girl through a full day. All right, guys, so it's like 12:25. This is what the makeup's looking like right now. Barely any creasing, which is so cool. L'Oreal, shucks, you were girl. I might actually keep this concealer. All right, guys, so we are about 7 hours into wearing this makeup. I think I look very orange compared to my body, my face. I don't know, but it is breaking up a bit. Especially it's like super oily here on my nose, so I probably will blot soon. But I feel like despite that, while we're creasing up a little bit, not too much, but despite that, I feel like the makeup is still somewhat intact. It is pretty hot outside and my car right now is burning up because I don't have air conditioner. How hot is it? It feels like it's 80 degrees. It's not, I don't think it's 89 degrees. Right now it says it's 77 degrees. Just remembered about this foundation. It is literally sweating off my face at this point. It transfers so much. Like, I got on my phone for a second and I like lifted it and it was just all over my phone. Like, I feel like other foundations don't transfer that much. Even with the Coty Airspun powder couldn't even save this. So just one thing that I forgot to mention in the past is that this will transfer like crazy. I remember why I don't ever really wear this foundation. 1, the color. 2, it transfers like nobody's business, like just all over the place all day. Like, I touch something, boom, makeup, touch something, boom. Like, I'm used to like a light transfer, but I never seen nothing like this. With a concealer, as good as it could have been, it just matches that. So just know, like, this foundation, I don't know what else to say. Color was wrong. It did its best. It didn't crease as much as it could, but it was just a big fat no, okay? I'll see you guys in the next video.